Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Marvel Select action figure review by Diamond Select Toys. We are looking at the brand new Beta Ray Bill from the Contemporary Books. This is from Daniel Warren Johnson's run, which I was not familiar with until I saw the release of this figure's prototype over at San Diego Comic-Con earlier this year. I also got to give a big thanks to Diamond Select for making this review possible and sending out the sample my way to review for you guys. If you want to see the latest from Diamond Select Toys, check them out. Link in the description below. And this did arrive on Christmas Eve. I rarely ever get to open up a brand new figure on Christmas. Like, that never happens. So big thanks again, Diamond Select Toys, for the awesome Christmas gift. Anyway, the packaging looks pretty standard as we've seen from Marvel Select, and it's a big chunky figure. Nice artwork on the side, and then we have the image on the back of the packaging right over there. And not much more at the top or bottom, so let's get to it and crack this thing open. But first, if you're trying to get your Diamond Select Toys figures, you can do so at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's Beta Ray Bill out of the packaging, and oh my god, this figure looks so freaking awesome, man. I really like how this came out. Remember seeing it over on display at San Diego Comic-Con this year, and yeah, the final product looks incredible. Not too many accessories. I do have minor gripes that I will bring up, but for the most part, oh man, this thing looks so sick. But anyway, let's get a closer look at those accessories, and then we'll take a closer look at the figure. So not a lot of accessories. We just get the two Stormbreaker accessories. I wish we had gotten interchangeable hands, but they both look really good. I can't be that mad. I love the gold paint. Looks fantastic. We have some nice brown right over here. A little gripe I do have is that I feel the need to heat up the hand every time I want to get him holding this particular Stormbreaker accessory. The other one just fits right into the hand, just porting in like so. There you go. So that's a lot easier to work with, and it spins around very nice, and it looks so good. Again, wish we had interchangeable hands, but oh my goodness. I like how they improved upon this, because you can see it gets more and more translucent as you get back to the beginning of this spin cycle right here, and it does have more of an elliptical shape more so than a perfect circle shape, so you can see that as well. Nice brown paint apps right over here. I love how you can see the gold fooshing around right here. It just looks so sick. Yeah, they did a great job with this thing. To get a look at it from a bit farther away, god, that looks so freaking cool. They did that with their Thor figure way back in the day. But yeah, to measure this, it's at about 7 inches across. So I did remove the cape. I'll put that back on and show you how I did that in just a moment, but I gotta look at this head sculpt over here. Look how incredible that looks. Oh man, I love it. Teeth paint came out really good. I do like the paint apps. I will say I wish he did have jaw articulation. I do like jaw articulation with my Beta Ray Bills, but I still really like that facial expression, and the white paint for the eyes looks really good. The helmet looks great. You have this awesome gladiator mohawk right over here, or it's just part of the helmet, really, technically not a mohawk, but yeah, that looks fantastic. I love that black to red fade right over there, and I like how it has some motion going on. Looks really good. What a standout looking piece, man. And then you can see the back has some really good looking gold paint on it. I like the variety of black and blue that we see throughout on the figure as well. We have some soft plastic right here for these straps, or softer plastic anyway. They're sculpted in a way that contour the musculature of the figure though. Then you can see his flesh color right over here. A little bit of the black coming through. It looks like it was painted over. And then you can see some nice looking gold and sculpted wrinkles in the hand and everything. And yeah, this looks really dope, man. I wasn't really familiar with this design initially, but I thought it was cool right when I saw it. I was like, oh, never seen that before, but it looks badass. Yeah, boots look really good. And you can see that we do get peg holes at the bottom of the feet. There's your Beta Ray butt. And then we do have the cape right here, which also looks fantastic. I really like that black paint in there. It's fairly hard, you know what I mean? It's not really super soft or anything, but it looks really good. Man, that looks great. So yeah, to go ahead and port this on, all you have to do is just remove these discs right over here. If you want to heat up the figure first before you do that, that could make it easier for you. So you just want to remove that, and then remove this pin right over here too, so you just got to make sure that you have those discs out of place, and then you're going to go ahead and drape the cape over his shoulders and make sure that that mohawk hair or that helmet hair doesn't get in the way, and just line everything up so that the cape is on top, and just make sure that weave through that and get that into the hole right there. And same thing right here. Just go ahead. It's not really hard to do at all either. So yeah, I like that I'm able to do this. And boom, there we go. We have the cape on Beta Ray Bill, and that looks really, really good, man. All right, let's get into the articulation. This figure looks so sick from far away, right? I really love the sculpt and paint on this thing. Now, with all this bulk, it will hinder articulation, so you can only get the head to tilt forward that much, won't even look up. Could just move down a little bit, and you get some side-to-side motion over here, and you always have to kind of finagle that mohawk around to make it work. And there is some pivoting right over here too. No butterfly joints, but you can get the shoulders to move outward that far. They move downward that much, forward and back. If you want the arms or the hand over the head, you do have to pop things out. There are pins in the back and everything, so that's really tricky to try to figure out, but can get him looking or making his arm move upward just that much while it's sticking outward. You get a single jointed elbow on each side, and they do rotate at the elbows. He's kind of doing the John Cena thing right over there, what you call it. You can't see me. And then both hands turn side to side and hinge up and down. We do get a vertical hinge. Kind of wish we had a horizontal hinge for this side, to be honest. We get a diaphragm joint right here. We get some good diaphragm pivot. Not much crunching forward. Those are the legs moving forward, so yeah, it is a bit stiff right there, and it does move back. There is a waist joint in here. I find it easier to move it by grabbing onto the belt, so you can turn that side to side. Hips will move outward that much, and I do feel like the legs can get a little bit on the loose side, but yeah, good range of movement forward and back, upper thigh cut in there. And then you have a single jointed knee. It feels like a double jointed knee, but it moves or bends in at about 90 degrees right there, rotates at the knee. Then you also get mid-calf rotation right here, and then the ankles do move down, they do move up, and you get ankle pivot. It's hindered a little bit by these discs. They are soft enough though, so you can still get some good movement in there. Now to measure out this figure, you could see that up to the top of the mohawk, it's standing at about 10 inches tall, but really to the top of the head, he's closer to about 8.5, 9 inches. And then for some Marvel Select comparisons, we have Thor with his spinning Mjolnir right over here, and then we have Thanos, contemporary Thanos, with a similar design, right, with the blue and gold throughout. Kind of similar designs right over here. I did want to make a comparison, and I do think that he doesn't really fit into scale as well for Marvel Select. Maybe a little bit better for the Legends display. He does seem small for a Thanos, but I still love this figure, don't get me wrong. I just, compared to Beta Ray Bill, he just... That Thanos looks way too small. But comparing the spinning Stormbreaker next to the spinning Mjolnir right over here, I just want to show those off side by side. And this doesn't spin right here at the handle or anything. It just rotates within the hand. Just want to be clear about that. And then here's Beta Ray Bill next to another Gladiator-themed character. We have the World War Hulk, or Gladiator Hulk right here from the comics. And yeah, you can see how they both have, the feather headdress thing going on right over there. This does scale with the Beta Ray Bill in my eyes. They look really cool side by side right there. Then for another Marvel Select figure comparison, you can see Beta Ray Bill next to the Red Hulk that I recently reviewed, and I do like the size difference between these two as well, right? Maybe he could be a little bit bigger. I don't know. It's a big Beta Ray Bill. I like it. What can I say? A little bigger than I'm used to, but I think it looks cool. Then for a Beta Ray Bill comparison, you can see our Marvel Select Beta Ray Bill next to the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Beta Ray Bill, and then we have the Hasbro Marvel Legends Beta Ray Bill. One thing I was just thinking about right now is why couldn't we have seen a Beta Ray Bill in the Thor Love and Thunder movie? I feel like we kind of got a hint at that in the Ragnarok movie. I think a lot of us were hoping we would see Beta Ray Bill in the Love and Thunder movie, but it did not happen. I hope to see him in the MCU sooner than later. By the way, I do like Marvel Select's choice right over here to go with something totally different than these other two Beta Ray Bills, but Hasbro does need to make an updated version of the classic Beta Ray Bill for sure. And then here's Beta Ray Bill next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Whoa, that's some awesome hair. Oh, it's just a helmet. Well, hey, can I borrow your helmet then? Come on, let me get that thing. Come on. Come on. Ah! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, show some love to the channel by simply clicking that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. And I gotta say, this figure is awesome. It personally means a lot to me as well because this arrived on Christmas Eve, and I have not gotten an action figure for Christmas or my birthday in many years. Like, I really think it's been about 10 years or something. Ever since this channel started doing well, it was just impossible for anyone to like nail it as far as getting me a figure that I actually needed. So the fact that this showed up over here on Christmas Eve and I had a figure to open on Christmas Day, it was actually quite incredible. Very happy about that. Thank you so much, Diamond, for making it possible. I don't know if they're doing that on purpose or not, but Either way, I wanted this figure, and either way, I think it's a spectacular piece. I mean, you could find all kinds of people that didn't get this on Christmas Eve, and they're probably going to feel the same way. I doubt that many people are upset with this Better Ray Bill figure. It looks awesome. I think the articulation is very good for what it is. It is a bulky figure, so you will come across some hindrances, but I really had a lot of fun with it, and it was really fun to animate. It looks badass. Very happy to have it, and at the price point of around $30. Oh my god, man, $30? It feels like a steal, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a Sud rating of... And I'd like to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments section below. I'm curious to know what the gripes are, but I'm certain most people are really happy with this. So yeah, I'd like to read those comments. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to see the latest Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on Whatnot, where we're giving away a $900 Optimus Prime. Hope to see you guys there, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face,